What I'm showing you guys is very likely the best method to improve knee arthritis and lower leg conditions that might be associated or injuries from the knee. It's really been rediscovered actually by the Western world anyway, through a guy called Ben Patrick. Now they've been doing this in China for multiple generations, but Ben at this point has maybe 1 million followers, whether it's through his social media and other platforms. Now his story is astonishing, really. After multiple surgeries were basically unsuccessful, he began to apply some of the methods that are available out there on the internet, and he's by default become the resident expert in how to repair your knees. Now, thankfully for me, I knew about what he was doing, so when I injured my knee, I was able to undo that situation by doing what I'm about to show you over here. So what this is doing is when we're going in an opposite to the forward momentum, it starts to improve the circulation and awaken the opposite fibers of the knee, which hitherto don't get used from a forward momentum, because in the backward momentum we're actually using the opposing muscles of the knee. And when we've got an injurious situation, when we've got like arthritis or a severe knee injury, this has been proven to be a very useful method to improve the conditions of the knee without going into injury. Now, if it's really bad for you, or if you have arthritis, you can jump in the water, and that takes a lot of the load off, okay? And the benefit of that is that we get to benefit from a healing practice that doesn't result in strength loss. So healing usually relies on people, taking a few weeks off or something along those lines. So athletes are beginning to implement this into their protocol for reconditioning knees. And in certain situations, and I would say it's getting more and more popular, is that it's taking them off pain medication. You would find it really quite astonishing if you looked into it. So how do we do this? What we do is when we're walking backwards, if you just push through the toe, that begins to retrain the connection between the body and the mind, if you like. But the action in itself really begins to affect the opposite end of the fibers, which have hitherto been used in forward momentum, which is what we're always doing. So if we're doing the opposite of that, it begins to retrain and recalibrate and even send viscosity back into the knee, as well as improve that circulation. So athletes are using it in different ways. You can use a sled to pull to get greater weight, and so as you improve, you can even improve the strength of that propensity as well. The result of doing this is eventually more of a bulletproofing, so that we can then apply ourselves in our chosen field, whether it's just life and things of that nature. But where folks are really noticing it is in things like going downhill, because that's where a lot of injurious conditions are really noticed, in that forward momentum situation. So if you want to take your knee situation to the next level, you can do what I've done as well, which is use that method to improve the underlying conditions, and even what my truck driving friends have been using from the videos I've been making to improve their general mobility by doing this. So once we've reconditioned the knee, we can then begin to improve how the knee bends. And because we are taking a lot of the weight out of the bend here, it is an easy bend. And once we begin to retrace and retrain that ability, we can begin to add levels of difficulty to this situation. So if we've got correct form, so hips square to the front and you can just explore your comfortable range of motion here. And in concert with the walking back method, you can find that you can completely recondition and improve your ability to bend, to load that bend and support yourself over time. So I've showed you enough here to begin to take this into your own practice. But if you want to take it to the next level, click the link on my page where I'm providing a lifelong link to not only this information, but in one simple link, but also a movement analysis check wherever you are, and also a plan of attack chat, so that on your phone we can find out where you are and build a process, a strategy moving forward. So enjoy the free video. I've just shown you all you need to know to improve your situation, but if you want some additional assistance and also additional information which can really take the results that the truck drivers have gleaned from my free videos and really actually skyrocket that, because what we're doing when we begin to do this sort of thing is we're retraining the body back to its potential, but the additional information that I've gotten there can really take it to the next level. So click the link, see if it's for you, and if it is, I look forward to seeing you on the inside and helping you to progress from wherever it is that you are. So if this sounds like you, click the link if it sounds like you, and we'll see you there. I've taught yoga for 4 years, so I've got a bit of a background in teaching things as clearly as possible, and I'm actually completely geeking out now on this stuff. So don't suffer. Improve and even restore the conditions that you face at the moment by either enjoying this free video or clicking the link and seeing if it's for you. Have a good day, team.